Peace and blessings. Welcome. Welcome to Live Thursday. Welcome to Fire Thursday. Fire, Fire Thursday. On Fire Thursday, we love to get those thighs up by any means necessary. Come on, get that thigh up, get it moving, jiggling, shaking, wiggling, and vibrating. On Fire Thursday, please note this for yourself today. Please note that you are a champion. And champions really have a certain style to become, like within yourself. And you got to eat a certain way. You got to think a certain way. You got to dream a certain way. You got to believe a certain way. You got to dance a certain way within yourself to be able to produce the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, the snacks, those big bag snacks for the championship. So it's a certain style that is presented within yourself. And it's not something that just magically, randomly happens. Like you really have to actually make it happen. So today is the champions. It's about the champions. It's about the championship. It's about the champion. It's about the champion's breakfast. It's about the champion's way of style, like their presence, their demeanor. It is a certain way to become that. So I wanted to share that this morning. I was getting myself together, and one of the things that stood out today for me was champion. That champion, that championship. It's like, think about your favorite sports player. They don't just become the greatest, football player or the greatest quarterback or greatest, basketball player. They don't become. Serena didn't become Serena just because she woke up and she was like, "Oh my God, girl, I'm gonna be Serena today." No, like she really had to train when she didn't feel like it, when it was uncomfortable, when the weather was weathering, when circumstances were beating on her. She became who she is, one, because of DNA. However, two, because she ate this style of breakfast. She moved this style every single day. And although I'm sure it was not always pretty, but she became beautiful within the process. And so I wanted to share that this morning because just being able to be in the winning circle, in a winning spot, and with the winning team, you really gotta effortlessly place yourself out here and in the winning space. So right now I'm wearing one of the designers shirts today that I wore in the show, and I will make sure I give you guys all the information and tag her in and share this because you don't get to be great by just being great. You don't get to be good by just being good. You really got to place yourself out here when it is the most uncomfortable space to be in, when it hurts the most, when it you don't see the results. And I was listening to a motivational speaker this morning. Um, Yay, that's wonderful. Yes. slowing me down, but it's okay. Sometimes we need to be slowed down. Peace and blessings. So, as I was listening to this motivational speaker this morning, her last name is Robbins. I believe it's Mel Robbins, but I can double check. And she didn't know that I had just posted one of the group photos from the fashion show. We was there with the designers, the models, and you just so great, awesome. Come on, because I'm gonna have to get in front of you, obviously, because you don't know what you're doing. It's cool beans. So as I'm posting this photo, my caption this morning was, "This is the breakfast of the champions. It's the breakfast, the lunch, the brunch, the dinner for the big backs. Snack is the champions." So as I'm listening to this motivational speaker, she then goes into share champions. And I was like, she knew. Oh, you about to mess me up. Don't mess me up. Don't mess me up. Come on, come on, come on. Just come on over. Just come on over so I can get over. Because you was in my way. Okay. So when I share, like I literally was in the shower. And I peeked my head out the shower curtain. I was like, yeah, she knew what I was talking about. I was like, this message for me. Because it really talked about things that oftentimes we don't do because no matter how much we want this championship, we don't actually do what is required to become a champion. So today is about becoming that champion, grabbing that title and like, hey, I'm the champion from this. So I use Serena Williams as an example, and all the great people that you listen to, whether if it's a music artist, whether it's an actor, actress, or whether Denzel did not get Denzel by just like, oh hey, I'm Denzel. What? There was at one point in time Denzel walked into a room and no one knew who he was. No one. I mean, literally close friends, family. That's it.